Ebuwa Kenya, we stop. Can we stop criticizing the girl that was exposed by Opande? Can we just stop criticizing this girl and let justice be done? Why are we calling out this girl on the fact that she did not have a panty on the fact that she was begging this guy to have sex with her, on the fact that she went to the bar to drink? Why are we letting this guy expose this girl? That was an intimate moment that was not supposed to be out there. The fact that this girl was begging for sex from somebody she thought was her boyfriend. Remember, this girl said they were talking prior to them meeting at the bar. How many of you have begged your boyfriend to touch you in ways that you don't want out here? Anybody to know? How many of you have begged your husband or even your partners to do things to you that you don't, even men? How many of you have asked your women to touch you in a way that you don't want anybody to know that you beg for? Do you want that moment exposed out here? That is what Opande did. James Opande took an intimate moment between him and that girl and put it out here on social media with an intention to embarrass her, with an intention to satisfy his own, I don't know what kind of fetish he was trying to do by exposing her. But it was wrong for James Opande, whether the girl is a whore, whether the girl did not have a panty, whether the girl was going with a married man. It was a choice between two adults to go out with a married man. James Opande decided, why are we not calling James Opande out? And women are here sitting, texting, writing, commenting, and saying she was out with a married man. So James Opande should not be blamed for it. Did in that video, did you see that girl telling James Opande not to show the video? Did you not see the girl saying that, please, you took a video of me? She was actually shocked that James was taking a video of her in those intimate moments. He did not stop. When you tell a man to stop, when you tell a man you don't want anything done to you, you don't want your video out there, you don't want, she literally, it was on video where she was saying, mbona unanichukua video? That there tells you that this man disrespected this woman by taking the video and going and exposing it. Why aren't you guys calling out? And the fact that she doesn't have a panty, how many of you would like your inner, whatever you're wearing, even if you have a panty, do you want somebody to open your dress and show it out there? Do you want anybody to see, even if you're having the best panty in the world, you don't want that part is shown out there? Opande did this woman wrong. And whether she was begging for sex or not, yes, she was begging for it, but she was begging for it from somebody who she thought was her boyfriend. She was begging for sex from somebody who she thought they had an intimate relationship. How many times do girls tell their husband, touch me like this, hold me like this, I'm going to do this to you, I'm going to ride you like this? Women do that all the time. But you do it with somebody who you trust. This guy violated this woman's trust. And whether you're going with a prostitute, whether you're sleeping with a prostitute, you owe her that privacy moment. You owe her when she says stop. You owe her whether you paid for that service. You cannot continue when a woman says no. And you cannot continue when that woman don't know is not in her correct senses when she's drunk. That is now RAPE. So, Opande, you violated that girl. Whether you want to say she's the one who was begging, you violated her. If anybody is watching this, if any lawyer is watching this, I want you to have that video translated. This man was vulgarly saying some words in Luo to his friends. He was calling her names. You guys, nyinyi wa Kikuyu, even nyinyi wa kabila wengine, nenda usikie hiyo lugha alikuwa anaongea akiambia rafiki yake juu ya huyu msichana. Unasikia? Akiongea in a very vulgar language in Luo. This man has no respect for women. He had no respect for this girl. And according to this girl, he bought her an Uber. So this girl was ready for that good time. If you have a boyfriend who you've been trusting, coming from America, and that boyfriend is coming, how many of you are ready for that moment? You're like, oh, let's go do this. I want to do this to you. You guys are looking at it like she was talking to a married man. She was talking to a man she's been talking to him for a few months. If that is the truth. But let me tell you, being drunk is not consent. Having no panty is not consent. Begging for sex is not consent. Even prostitutes have rights. If a prostitute tells you no, even if you had paid for the money, you need to stop. If a prostitute refuses her service, you have to stop. You cannot force yourself on somebody. You cannot violate her. You cannot expose her. You cannot go there and do all those revenge things you are doing or whatever he was doing. What was his intention by posting? Have you guys asked yourself, what was this guy's intention? I don't care what Kenyans do. I don't care if you criticize me. I don't care whatever you say about me. Okay? But women, wacheni. You guys are talking about this girl. You want your man, if you're intimate with a guy today, you want that man to expose you. The moments that you guys are privately talking about, the things you privately tell your man, you want that exposed? That's what you're telling us here. That a man can go and say, you know what, she was the one saying, touch me here, or do me like this, or rub me like this. You want that? That is what Opande did. He revealed. Whether it was done in public, it was not for public to view. It was against her will. It is very obvious on her videos. In Swahili, she's telling that guy, oh, please don't. Oh, please don't. You know, he had power over her. He had money. And he had exposure. That girl, she's not innocent, but she did not give consent to what Opande did for her. Thank you.